Most people have already felt the 2026 JAMB before they even enter the CBT center. Oh, why? Yes, you heard me right. They failed in their bedrooms. They failed in their study groups. They failed the moment they picked up a textbook without a strategy. They walk into the exam hall thinking JAMB is a test of intelligence. Now, it is not. JAMB is a test of strategy, speed, and pattern recognition. If you want to score 300 above, you must stop acting like a hard-working student and exam hacker. Here are the top secrets to destroying JAMB UTME question. Secret number 1. Most students open a textbook, read it for 3 hours, highlight a few lines, and say, wow, I really understand this. Shocking truth, you understand nothing. You are suffering from the fluency illusion. You recognize the words on the page, but the moment you close the book, your brain drops the information. Now, the logic. You must use active recall. Read for 30 minutes, close the book, and force your brain to write out what you just learned without looking. If you don't test yourself at home, JAMB will test you and embarrass you in the hall. You also read a page 5 times and say, I know this. Wrong. You only recognize the words. You haven't mastered the facts. If you can't close the book and explain it to a 5-year-old, you don't know it. Now, the secret number 2, the twin trap. Sometimes you will meet a question where you have zero idea what the answer is, but you panic. But no, do not panic. You use logic. Look at the option. JAMB examiners are lazy. They use distractors. The rule is if you see 2 options that mean exact same thing. Example, option A says rapid. Option B or C says fast. Delete both of them immediately. Now the logic. There can only be one correct answer. If A and C are the same, or if A or B or C or D are the same, they must both be wrong. You just increased your chances of passing from 25% to 50% without even knowing the topic. Now, the secret number 3. Many brilliant students fail JAMB because of the computer timer. You have about 40 seconds per questions. Now the mistake you made. You made a very hard physics calculation at question number 3. Your ego tells you that I am a science student. I must solve this. You spend 4 minutes on one question. You just committed CBT suicide. Now the logic. Every question carries the exact same mark. The hard physics question is 1 mark. The easy English question is also 1 mark. If a question takes more than 10 seconds to understand, flag it and skip it. Collect all the easy marks first. Build your confidence. Then come back to the monster at the end. Now, secret number 4. Stop trying to read whole syllables from Genesis to Revelation. You do not have the time. JAMB uses 80% to 20% rule. This means 20% of the topics will give you 80% of the marks. In English, Master Concord. In chemistry, Master Organic Chemistry. It takes up nearly a quarter of the exam. That is organic chemistry. And in math, focus heavily on algebra, calculus, and statistics. If you are reading topics outside the official JAMB syllabus, you are literally studying to fail. Secret 5. Everyone tells you to solve past questions, but 90% of students do it wrong. They solve 50 questions, then check the back of the book to see they got 30 right. They feel happy and go to sleep. Now, but the logic, that is a waste of time. Getting a question right teaches you nothing. If you spend 1 hour answering past questions, you must spend 2 hours reviewing the ones you got wrong. Your mistakes are your best teacher. Ask yourself, why did I pick B? Why is the answer actually D? What trap did the examiner set? Every mistake you fixed in your bedroom is a mark you will win in the CBT center.